Hello everybody, so today I will talk about calculus. The topic today is about differential equations. So now I will show you how to answer. We need to use about Laplace transformation to find the solution of this one. So now I will show you. First, we need to put about L. This is about Laplace for the both sides. Now we have the formula about this one. We will have about h square capital F of h. So we have h f0 and first derivative of the function at number 0. About this one, we need to transform only this one, and we have h capital F of h minus f0. About this one, we just transform this one only, and that's about capital F of h. And the last one, we have the number. We know that L of number 1, we have 1 over h. So this one we have 40, so we put number 40 in here. Now we have this one in here, and we put this one to transform this one in here. Similar for this one. And this one. And this one we transform into 40 over h. Now we have the conditions. So f of number 0, that's about this one, so we have number 2. This one you got about 0. This one we have number 2. Now we need to simplify. Now this one and this one we will put on the right. Capital F of h in here we can do about factorization. Now we divide both sides by this one. We know that number 10, that's about 1 plus 9. Similar for this one. And this one, that is about identity. So we have h plus 1 to the power of 2. Similar for this one. So if we look carefully, we have h and this factor in here. We can need to use about partial fractions. So I will do about partial fractions in here. So we need to put capital A over H plus capital B H plus C over this one. Or I can put like this for this one in here. Now we do common denominator. So capital A multiplied by H square plus 2H plus 10. And we have BH plus C multiplied by H. So this one we have H multiplied by H square plus 2H plus 10. Now we need to expand this one. Now we need to arrange based on the term of H. About H square we have A plus B. About H we have 2A plus C. About nothing we have 10A. Now if we look carefully about this one, we have only 40, so the coefficient of this one should be about 40, but we don't have H and S square, so 2A plus C equals to number 0, A plus B equals to number 0. So now we create the system of equations. So A equals to number 4 because we divide both sides by number 10 in here. That's why we have number 4. Later that we find the value of B in here. And that's about negative number 4. And C we can find in here. That's about number 8. Oh sorry, negative 8. After we do this way, we put the value A, B, C go in here. So we have number 4, negative number 4, and negative number 8. So for this one, I will put like this. Now we go back in here. This one will be this one. And now we simplify negative 4h with 2h. You got about negative 2h. Negative A with positive 4. You got about negative number 4. And this one we can simplify like this. Next, we know that negative number 4, that's about negative number 2, negative number 2. So I will borrow negative number 2 in here, go in here, because I want to create about the factor h plus 1. Now, this is the good time we can do about inverse Laplace transformation. So we know that L with negative number 1, and we have 4 over h. Number 4 I can put outside. This one we will have about 4. Now we have the formula of this one. That's about e to the power of at cosine bt. So we will have about a minus 1 over a minus 1 to the power of 2 plus b to the power of 2. This is transformation. So now we invert this one, go back in here. This is about h minus a, not a minus 1, sorry. So if we look carefully, a is about negative number 1, b is about number 3. So if we do this inverse Laplace for this one, you will have negative number 2. A in this situation is about negative number 1 because we have positive number 1. And we have negative number t. This one is about cosine 3t. Now we do that for this one in here. So the formula that should be about e to the power of at, and we have sine bt, and we do about inverse Laplace transformation in here. That should be about b over h minus a square plus b square. So this one we don't have number 3 because b squared is about 3 square in here. To do about this one, we can put like this. And now we put about inverse Laplace in here. So this one we will have about e to the power of negative t, and we have sine 3t. Now we combine everything in here, and we have yt. That should be about number 4. We put in here. This one in here, and this one. And this is the final answer. This is the end. Thank you for watching.